Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Scrambling wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Colorado's offense will go to work first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Lewis wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Yellow Jackets offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the
breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Quick shovel pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Lewis to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Easy completion on the shuffle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Finds a little space. There he goes. Ball spins away. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Yellow Jackets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's Poe. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Quick completion to the right. And the Yellow Jackets have a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. To the air, it's Morris. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. Delivers the stiff arm. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely center cut. They're now up 9-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Finds his man. It's Perry. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Lewis to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Finds the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the returner is stopped. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Hansen. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. The Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Leaves it with the back. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Makes the catch. It's Williams. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Lewis to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking for space. It's Alexander.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Colorado. The defense putting points on the board.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire.
I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. For just a fleeting moment, they thought they'd tied the game, and now it's right back to the drawing board after the flag. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Lewis wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stockton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance!
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lewis to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Lewis wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Lewis to throw. Snags it over the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. It makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
They're going back to the ground. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
He's got it. Got it inside, headed to the end zone, and he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right on target the 1st time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And this one is perfect. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Arkansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Rushes on him. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that 1st down mark.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Sweet cut there. The Buffaloes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Lewis to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him! Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the clock.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's getting... Got some room, entered to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on first down. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception, so lucky that ball was incomplete.
Quick toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
On third down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Poe. Gets it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to pass, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change.
And it's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this is the point of a game in the 4th quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the draw. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass, it's Morris. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football fourth down. Great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.